From the station you count on for local news that matters, this is KARK 4 Today.
Good morning and thanks for waking up with us here on this Friday morning. We got a quick disclaimer. Mitch McCoy is not here to investigate me or Pat or Juliana. You're just here to fill in, right?
Hold on.
Or is he? Maybe he's undercover this morning.
Investigators never let you know when you're under investigation.
So I could be. I played the fifth in all morning. Yeah,
you always
too,
go to
Pat.
your target last. That's why we always get the best results.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here. Thanks for filling in, but a lot to get to here at 6.
Yeah, and our top stories in White County this morning. The Bald Knob Animal Shelter is under fire. You may have seen the Facebook post. It was talking about euthanizing dogs at that shelter. It was shared thousands of times before being taken down.
Yeah, really, it went viral out there. KRK Samantha Boyd talked to the mayor, who says that post really isn't the full story. And a great reminder to adopt, don't shop. Samantha Boyd there reporting. Right now, all adoption fees are waived at the animal shelter, and they encourage you to be sure you get your dog spayed or neutered to avoid this overflow of unwanted dogs in the future.
So when is the food truck festival? That's what I'm really interested in.
Also, props to Mitch for being able to say food truck festival, because last time DJ said it, little tongue twister
I thought it was you.
No, it was not me. I can confirm.
I'm surprised surprised the FCC still lets us on the air.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Get ready to mute for the break. Pumpkin spice is back. Dunkin' Donuts releasing their fall flavors earlier than ever before. We're showing them to you straight ahead. And it's 6:08, time for some hometown hellos. We've got Haley watching in Benton.
And we have Joseph right here in Little Rock.
And Jeff is watching out in Cabot. Guys, good morning to you. We'll be right back.
KARK 4 Today.
It is now 6:11. Actress Anne Heche is not expected to survive after a fiery car crash out in L.A. That all according to her spokesperson here this morning. In a statement on behalf of her family, the rep says the actress suffered a brain injury and remains in a coma and is in critical condition. Heche crashed her car into a 2-story home, causing it to go up in flames about a week ago. They say she is now being investigated for felony DUI in a traffic collision. All right, 6:11 now. Let's switch gears. Time to take a look at what is trending. Summer is here, but fall, y'all, is in full swing because Dunkin' Donuts, they're ready for fall, too. The chain announcing its fall-flavored drink and food lineup. It includes 2 new drinks to get you in the autumn spirit. We've got a nutty pumpkin coffee, which blends hot or iced coffee, plus hazelnut and pumpkin spice swirl together. Yeah, that's a combo there. The second edition is a blood orange refresher, which mixes blood orange, cranberry, ginger, and some cinnamon flavors as well. Both the pumpkin spice latte and pumpkin cream cold brew are back by popular demand as well. The drinks will be available starting August 17th.
I was just trying to see when Starbucks was going to be putting it out.
They're always a couple weeks behind, as Juliana said, right?
Yes, yeah. Usually I'm on it. I go when they open up the pumpkin, and usually it's just a little bit later.
I just feel like it's getting later and later. I mean, like, I'm sure stores already have Christmas trees out.
We're just wanting it sooner and sooner.
Yeah, we're just wanting it sooner and sooner.
I'm getting more desperate.
Exactly.
You know,
Pumpkin spice should be year-round.
Exactly. You get back to school time. I know it's still hot, but it kind of starts to feel a little fall-like.
It tricks your mind a little bit
It
into not
does.
sweating so much outside.
Yeah,
right?
so I'm ready for the pumpkin. Yeah. It's ice. You can drink it ice. It's fine.
All right, well, here's another thing you'll have to wait for. It's the next iPhone. Hang on to this.
For those of you, just joining us, so this is what we call an antique up here. An iPhone 6 with the home button. It's still kicking. I don't know if I'd know how to work one that didn't have a home button.
It even
It's hard. It's an adjustment.
It even has the white background.
With no case. I'm feeling bold up here.
No,
Well, how many have you went through?
I've dropped a couple in my day.
Coming up in just a couple of minutes. Back to you guys.
All right, Juliana, thanks. It is now 6:20. Money Matters. J.B. Hunt and the Business College at the U of A are looking to reshape the future of supply chains. Walton College has renamed the department after J.B. Hunt Transport, which will focus on, you guessed it, supply chains. J.B. Hunt is giving the department $1.5 million with the idea that the department, along with J.B. Hunt, will help make Northwest Arkansas an epicenter for the developing future of the industry.
Being from Chicago, Northwest Arkansas was like very foreign to me. Huge supply chain hotspot, and I'm very lucky to be in one of the biggest supply chain companies right now, J.B. Hunt.
It's not just that we name the department today, it's really how do we collaborate moving forward on key issues in the supply chain.
Exciting stuff there. The department, which is called the Integrated Supply Chain Management Program, was recently ranked the second best of its kind in North America by Gartner.
It's KARK 4 Today.
It is now 6:24. The open road is a little more open these days, with fewer truck drivers hauling loads across the state and the country. An ongoing shortage in the trucking industry is impacting just about everybody. For employers, though, it's not just about attracting new drivers. It's also about trying to keep the ones that they already have. Our Tylisa Hampton has more on what companies are doing to try and keep people in the driver's seat. Crow also says the wage increase shows one of two things, that drivers are needed and essential to everyday life. But only time will tell if the new wages will help fill that employment gap. 6:27 now, time for some hometown hellos. We got David watching in Marshall.
All right, we're going South Arkansas.
South.
Yes, Bearden, where Becky is watching this morning.
And Wendy is watching in Hot Springs. Guys, good morning to you. We'll be right back.
This is KARK for today.
Good morning and thanks for waking up with us here on KARK4 today. Happy Friday, and rub your eyes a little extra because Mitch McCoy is in studio.
Yeah,
How about
good
that?
morning. Yeah,
Thanks for being here.
Great to be here.
And you've been through a lot this morning. You got dressed in the dark, no power.
No power.
Yeah.
Power's restored, and things are.
Governor Asa Hutchinson signed it into law just shortly after the vote, which means we now know where a chunk of that $1.6 billion, yes, billion with a B, where that surplus money is going to go. Our Andrew Epperson has been covering that session since day one and has more on what it means for you. Mitch, thanks. It is now 6:34. Let's get a look at your local news that matters here this morning. Happening right now, a North Little Rock police officer is recovering after being dragged during a traffic stop. According to police, the officer stopped a driver on Pike Avenue when investigators say this man you're seeing right here, Montreal Jones, just took off. Police say in that process, Jones hit a police car and then dragged the officer into another patrol car. State police later stopped Jones and arrested him. Here this morning, he's facing several charges, including aggravated assault. The officer is expected to be okay, so some good news there. And a 16-year-old is behind bars here this morning in connection to a Logan County homicide. Authorities say police got a call Sunday about a woman who had been shot at a home just east of Magazine. When they got there, they found Julia Frost had been shot and killed. Police found a gun at the bottom of a pond right behind the house that they believe the teen used to kill her. The 16-year-old is being held at a juvenile detention center here this morning. No word yet on if the two are related or why this might have happened. And we're now working to learn more today from Little Rock police after a man showed up to the hospital who had been shot. Police were alerted to that shooting when the victim went to the hospital yesterday. Officers say the shooting happened inside of a car in the John Barrow area, and it might have been accidental. We'll update you as soon as police decide they're ready to release more. And now to COVID-19 here in Arkansas. We've got an uptick this morning in the number of new cases reported, but active cases continue to fall. Here in the last 24 hours, take a look at your screen. The Department of Health has added more than 1,200 new cases to the overall total. Active cases are down by nearly 30, and right now, 364 Arkansans are in the hospital with COVID. We're sad to tell you here this morning, 10 more Arkansans have died from the virus. All right, 6:35 now. Pat Walker. Pat, what's that forecast looking like for the weekend?
Beautiful weather for the weekend.
Good news there.
Yeah,
Great news.
No rain in the forecast at all.
All right, so there are new documents. I have no idea what I'm saying. There are new documents.
That sleep is catching up with you now, isn't it? Yeah, it always hits right around now.
Need a nap. All right, we're going to talk more about the raid of former President Trump's home in Florida.
Yeah, some big developments there, and it is now 6:38. Time for some hometown hellos. We got Barry watching out in Hot Springs.
Gary's watching right here in the capital city.
And Randy is watching in Conway. Guys, good morning to you. We'll be right back.
For today.
Welcome back. It is now 6:41. Developing news this morning on Capitol Hill. We are now learning new information about the documents that led to the raid of former President Donald Trump's home down in Florida. The Washington Post reporting here at this hour, some of the classified documents that President Trump had at Mar-a-Lago pertain to nuclear weapons. Attorney General Merrick Garland now saying the Justice Department is asking a Florida judge to unseal the arrest warrant from Monday's raid.
The department filed the motion to make public the warrant and receipt in light of the former president's public confirmation of the search, the surrounding circumstances, and the substantial public interest in this matter.
The former president's attorneys now have until 3 this afternoon to respond to the Justice Department's request to unseal those documents. All right, Mitch, what is trending here this morning?
All right, ketchup and mustard enthusiasts, get ready. Nobody's going to buy it.
Well,
Juliana was like, I would try some mustard chips.
Tearing these chips apart all morning.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm more of just a classic, like, nacho and Cool Ranch.
So what you're saying is you're boring.
Ooh.
Yes,
I would try them. I'm not going to say I'm going to love them, but I would give them
It's
a
worth
try.
a try. Right, the price to stream Hulu and Disney Plus is going on up. Disney says it's going to raise the price of Disney Plus to $10.99 a month, up from the current price of $7.99 a month. Disney is also increasing the cost of Hulu. The ad-free version is going up to $14.99 a month, up from $12.99. Hulu Live bundles with Disney Plus and ESPN Plus is also going to increase. Disney reported adding 8 million subscribers to Disney Plus just last quarter.
Oh. I just don't believe the fact that it's $7.99 or what you said $7.99? Yeah. $7.99.
What do you think it should be?
You checking your statement?
Well, no.
Yeah. All right, what's happening in the Kardashian world, Juliana?
All right, Kim Kardashian unveils her newest accessory, skin tone earbuds.
All right, coming up, Arkansas teachers not too happy with what became of the special session. We'll tell you why straight ahead. Pat?
All right, this morning.
El Green there, Juliana, thanks. One group that thought they would have their voices heard this special session is now being silenced until January. Talk about the session being extended to discuss teacher pay did not happen, and now educators are sounding the alarm. Our Jessica Rank has more on the decision to delay that discussion. Low humidity,
Yeah.
my love language.
Hey,
we like to hear that.
Pat, I heard the Diet Coke open. How many are you on right now?
14.
14?
It's that energy, Pat. We're envious. But
I'm on
tomorrow,
3.
upper 60s in the morning?
Yeah, you're going to go on a run.
I'm not. Mitch said that. I will probably be in bed when that is upper 60s, but
yeah.
Best of luck to you.
But I mean, I'm really, actually, in all honesty, that's great patio weather. Like, go grab breakfast somewhere.
I hear you. If you can find
Yeah.
somewhere that's open at 7 for a patio, good luck to you. Yeah, no, that'll be
Maybe
good.
a little early.
Maybe a little hike or something. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being here this morning.
Well,
I know it was
thanks.
bright and early.
Thank you for the invite.
The viewers
Appreciate
were
it.
glad to see you.
Hope the TVs didn't break at home.
Yeah, right. He's going to go chase somebody down after the show, I'm sure, working for you on something.
Have to hold Hunter accountable.
Exactly, yeah, all of us. All right, thanks for joining us. We will be back on Monday morning. Have a good weekend, everybody.